everybody, and welcome to the Crota guide of all guides. I don't know if it's the best guide ever, but it's definitely going to have everything in it. I'm going to be showing you guys everything that's new about the raid and also taking you through the challenge modes, so when you take on Crota once again, you can get the most loot out of your experience. So we are starting here on the bridge encounter, and the reason we're starting on the bridge encounter is because there are a few things that are a little bit different, and also a lot of people don't know how to do it legitimately. So for the bridge encounter, you want to have 2 people on the left side, 2 in the middle, and 2 on the right. A Swordbearer will come down the stairs. You want to kill that Swordbearer. You will then take the sword from the Swordbearer to the other side of the bridge, where you will see Gatekeepers spawn. You have to kill the Gatekeeper with the sword and only the sword. You keep doing this, you keep bringing people over to the other side until you have enough people to stand on the plates on the other side. When that happens, people who are on the current side that you can see in the gameplay right here, they don't have to stand on those plates anymore because people on the other side are standing on the plates. The reason why plates are important is because that's what makes the bridge actually form. Without it, there's no bridge to run across, and we kinda need that to do anything productive. So once you get everyone across, what's gonna happen is this crazy mess of awesome stuff. There's going to be a bunch of swords that just spawn right in the middle of the center platform. When that happens, you will have a few mobs to kill, and then you will see a crap ton of gatekeepers come out. I believe it is 5. 5 gatekeepers will spawn, and you have to kill those gatekeepers with these newly spawned swords in order to finish the encounter. So basically, you have to kill every single gatekeeper with a sword in order to progress, which fixes quite a lot of the cheese, if I'm not mistaken. Now, you will notice that there is definitely a visual change, and that change is next to the stairs. You can see statues. I believe there's 5 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 5. I believe there's 5. So 10 total, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm going with 10 total. Each one of those lights up when you kill a gatekeeper. So you have to kill all the gatekeepers to have it lit up and be able to progress. Now let's talk about the Deathsinger Challenge, which has to be one of the best challenge modes, actually the best challenge mode that has ever happened in Destiny. So what you need to do is kill every single ad in this room. So that includes all of the knights sitting up high. You have to kill the shriekers. You also have to kill the knights that are inside the room. Once you have killed all of the ads, and I mean all of them, you have to kill everything. Kill all the ads on the outside. You will see that Yut says something in the left-hand corner, which is like she fears or she gets scared. She gets fearful of us because we're so damn strong and awesome. Once that happens, there's going to be a ton of ads that spawn, including 3 ogres. Once you kill those 3 ogres, a Swordbearer will spawn right in the middle bottom door where the Swordbearer usually comes from. You have to kill that Swordbearer, take his sword, and you must kill Yut with that sword. You cannot kill her with anything else. Now, it is worth noting that Yut dies in like 1 swing of the sword, so don't worry about it if you only have like 5 seconds to go. Don't worry, you're gonna be totally fine. Grab the sword, run in there, and slash her, and you will complete the challenge. It's crazy because this is like a whole new encounter that's been added to the raid. It's totally different. You can see here right now I'm dealing with one of the ogres. There's gonna be 3 of these guys, one that spawns on the right, one in the middle, and one on the left. Kill all of those guys, and you will notice that the Swordbearer comes. Now, as soon as you kill the ogres, she does start to sing, and that gives you your 30-second countdown timer. So it is up to you to kill the rest of the ads in that time, and also kill the Swordbearer, grab the sword, and kill her, all within 30 seconds. So it's a really tight time frame. It definitely can get a little bit stressful, but like I said, she does die in 1 shot of the sword, sword. So if you have about 10 seconds left, that's actually plenty of time to pick up the sword and murder her. And lastly, we of course have the Crota challenge himself. Now there's a few things that have changed, and of course the actual challenge. The challenge, as far as we are aware, is that you have to have a different Swordbearer every time. That's what we did, and we were able to complete the challenge. Now the changes that are in the Crota raid is that if you are holding the sword and you drop the sword, you will not be able to pick it back up. So you have to keep a hold of the sword. My guess is so you don't go invisible, like drop the sword, go invisible, and then just sit up there to get maximum damage. That's kind of the only reason I can think of why they would do that. But yeah, you cannot drop the sword and pick it back up. Another thing that has changed is that you actually do have the chalice in this hard mode. Now, the chalice, for anyone that doesn't know, that is the only way that you can regen health. You don't regen health naturally. You have to pick up this item called the chalice, and that is how you get your health back. So you have to switch that between the members of your team in order to keep everybody healthy. Now, another thing that has changed is that Crota, every time you make him kneel and he stands back up, he will summon the Oversoul. So the Oversoul will be summoned and you will have to destroy it every time he stands up. Also worth noting, he no longer summons an Oversoul when someone in your party dies. So if someone does go down and you've got a good amount of damage on Crota, it's actually totally doable to finish the raid without that person because of the fact that he doesn't summon another Oversoul. So for this situation, I would definitely recommend having a Golden Gun player using Celestial Nighthawk because that person can take out an Oversoul by themselves. Now, the reason that is so good is because you are going to be summoning 2 Oversouls during the first damage phase, the second damage phase, and then the third damage phase. So if a Golden Gun is able to take out the Oversoul in that very first one, everyone else can take out the second one. They'll have the ammo to do so, and it will be great. Now, the way that you want to get 2 damage cycles with 1 sword is that you get him down, you get the person with the sword to smash, 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 and then as soon as he stands up and he's summoning the Oversoul, you want to down him again, and then the person with the sword can go in once again. This is another reason why it's so good to have a Celestial Nighthawk Golden Gun, because everyone wants to be focusing on damaging Crota to get him down for the second damage phase with that sword. And if you have a Celestial Nighthawk Hunter, then it's super easy to do that because then it's just one person dealing with the Oversoul and it's super duper easy and smooth and all that good stuff. And just some general points to let you guys know about that's just not to do with the changed raid or the challenge, anything like that, but just tips for doing the raid for anyone that hasn't done it before. When you are having the damage phase, you want to make sure that Crota is in the middle, and that's the only time you want to do it. You don't want to do it when he's on the left. You don't want to do it when he's on the right. Also, you want to, if at all possible, to put a bubble exactly where you just saw my teammate put it, right here. This protects you guys from getting hit by the boomers. Also, make sure you kill one of the boomer knights on the left and on the right. Don't kill both of them because it spawns a wizard, and wizards hurt a lot. It's real bad, so don't do that. And another thing, of course, you saw is just do that phase within the video clip. When you do 2 swords worth of damage, you will have the Ogre Phase. The ogres will spawn from the bottom right side room and the bottom left side. You will have to go down, kill them, and come back up to continue doing the Crota damage. So that, I believe, is everything when it comes to how to do the raid. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. If I didn't, I will write it down in the comment section. So please do keep an eye on the comment section to make sure that I haven't missed anything. I will have another video up showing all of my loot because I did manage to get all of the adept exotic weapons, which is super exciting. But yeah, that is that's the guide for the raid and the challenge modes. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please do leave it a like. And don't forget to let me know in the comment section how you are finding the raid so far. Thank you guys so much, and I will speak to you awesome people later. Bye.